Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. This is me Azruddin, your maths teacher, and today we are starting our lecture number 2, and the lecture number 2 is about number line. So first of all, I would like to define the number line. So a number line can be defined as a straight line with the numbers placed at equal intervals or segments along its length. A number line can be extended indefinitely or infinitely. Finite means it has no limit, and infinite means it has no limit. Finite means it has some limits, and infinite means it has no limit in any direction, and it is usually represented horizontally. Horizontally means in this shape. So when we will go to the right side it will become bigger, and when we go to the left side it will become smaller, and on the right side it becomes always positive, and on the left side it becomes always negative. So the second thing that we are going to learn is smaller and greater signs. So the greater than sign is this. You can see in this picture where the two sides are open, and this side is big, and where the one side is closed it is small. We have another diagrams to understand this topic, just like here is 14 is less than 15, and this sign is greater than, and this is equal sign. So you can also see in this diagram also, here this the number that will be on this side and this sign will be here, then it means greater, and here is less. Just like you can see the greater than symbol is this, so 9 is greater than 7 is read as 9 is greater than 7. The less than symbol is this, so two other comparison symbols are, so maybe we will see some situations where this sign will appear, so we can read it as greater than or equal, greater than or equal, and this sign is also can be studied as less than or equal to. Now we are starting question number 5 of exercise 2a. We have to arrange these numbers on the number line in the ascending order. So students, first of all we will make a number line, and here will be 0, and when we will go to the right side these will be the positive numbers, and on the left side there will be the negative numbers. And now how we can determine that the limit of the number line. So we will see the greatest positive number, and here the greatest positive number is 230. So it means that we have to make the number line up to 230, and the smallest negative number is minus 13. It means that we have to go backward till minus 13. It must be more than minus 13, not less than minus 13. So if I put the points on this line by 1 1 1 by the difference of 1, it will make a very big line, but we have the number 230 that we have to draw on the number line, so it means that I will make the more difference. I will increase the difference by which we can easily understand the number line. So here is 0, 20, 40, 60 up to 240, and here is 0 and minus 20. So the students can also ask the question, why we didn't increase the negative line to minus 240. So we just have to see the smallest negative number, and we have to make the numbers on the number line till the smallest negative number. So here is minus 13, we have to go backward till minus 13. So here is 0 and minus 13, so here is minus 3, and in the center of 0 and minus 20 there will be minus 10, and 0 will behind minus 10, and minus 13 will be here. So here is minus 13, and now the 2 points are 23 and 30. So 23 will be when we will move forward here 20 and then 23. So 30 is between 20 and minus 30. In the center of 20 and 40 there is 30. So this line will be blank, and here in the center of 220 and 240 there will be 230. So in the second question we have the points minus 0.5, 150, 15, minus 10 and minus 3 over 10. So again we will make a number line, and here the greatest positive number is 150 and the smallest negative number is minus 0.5. So when we will move this when we will solve this fraction minus 3 over 10, we will get minus 0.3. So minus 0.3 is greater than minus 0.5. So the smallest negative number is minus 0.5, and then minus 10 is also here. So we will make a number line. So when you will make it on your copy, you can increase the difference between 0 and minus 20 so that you can easily draw the points and it will be clear. So I make the number line till more than 150, and it will be with the difference of 20, so it means that it will be till 160. So here is 0. So when we will move backward there will be minus 0.3 and then minus 0.5, and minus 10 is in the center of 0 and minus 20. So 10 is the center of 0 and 20, so here will be the 15. So 15 is here and 150 is here. Now question number 6 is the question number 6, its A part is absolute zero defined as 0 Kelvin in the theoretical lowest possible temperature. This corresponds to the temperature of 273.15 degrees Celsius below zero. Represent this temperature using a negative number. So students, you can see here is the number 273.15 below zero. Below 0 means that it is negative. When we will move above to the 0 it will positive, and when we will move to the below to the 0 it will be negative. So we just have to put the sign negative with this number. So minus 273.15 degrees Celsius is the answer. The second part is the lowest point in North America is the Badwater Basin, which is 86 meter below the sea level. So we have to represent this altitude using negative number. So altitude always means height. So here is the number 86, and we have to write this number by using the negative number. So we will just put the negative sign with 86. The question number 7 is fill in each of the following with greater or smaller. So you know minus 4 is greater than minus 6, because in the negative when the number will be greater with the negative sign it must be smaller. So minus 4 is greater than minus 6, minus 11 is greater than minus 11.5, 1 over 5 is less than 1 over 3, because if we will divide it, so 1 over 5 is equal to 0.2 and 1 over 3 is equal to 0.3. So 0.3 is bigger than 0.2, and same as minus 1 over 3 is greater than minus 5 over 6. You can also convert these numbers into the decimal, and you will see minus 1 over 3 is greater than minus 5 over 6. The last question is the question number 8. Use the number line to illustrate each of the following. So we had the number minus 1 over 3, minus 0.2, 0.11, 1, 1 into 3 over 8, and 2.5. So we have to convert these whole number or the fraction into the decimal. So when we will convert minus 1 over 3 into the decimal, it will be minus 0.3 and 1 whole 3 over 8. So when we will convert it into the proper fraction, it will be 8 ones are 8 plus 3, 11 over 8, and then it will be 1 over 3. So we will make the number line with the difference of 1 or 0.5. So here I make the number line with the difference of 0.5. You can also make the number line for with the difference of 1. So we make the number line, and on the left side there are negative numbers, and on the right side there are positive numbers. So this is 0.11, this is 1, this is 1.3, and this is 2.5, and in the negative there is minus 0.2, and this is minus 0.3. You can also make the number line with the difference of 1. The second question is positive odd integers less than 20. So positive odd integers, positive means the 0 and the negative numbers are not included, and less than 20 means 20 is not included. If there will be less than or equal to 20, then the 20 will include in these points, but now the 20 is not included. And odd integers means the only odd integers, means 1, 3, 5, 7. So you can ask me why we didn't make the negative line. We just make from 0 to 20. So students, here is he said positive odd integers, so it means that we just have to make the line for the positive numbers. Its C part is prime numbers more than or equal to 2 but less than 10. So more than or equal to, it means that the smallest prime number is 2. So we will start from 2. So here is the smallest prime number is 2, and then 3, 5, and 7. So always the prime numbers are those numbers who have only two factors, 1 and itself. So here are the prime numbers that are less than 10, 2, 3, 5, and 7. The last part is common factors of 12 and 16. So we have to write the common factors. The factors are only those numbers by which the given number is divisible. So you can see that 12 is only divisible by 1, 2, 4, 6, and 12. And then we have to find the factors of 16. So 16 is divisible by 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. So we have to see the common factors, and here the common factors are 1, 2, and 4. So it means that we have to make the number line. So we can make the number line that must be more than 4. So it will be 1, here will 1, 2, and 4. So these are only the common factors. So students, you can also see your worksheet for today's lecture. Here is minus 5 is less than minus 8. You have to tell it is true or false. If minus 6 represents 6 meter below the sea level, then plus 20 represent 20 meter below sea level, above sea level. So you just have to read this statement and observe it is true or false. And then these are columns, so you have to write the correct key here. and these question I have solved in the lecture, so you need to understand from there and then you can do your worksheet. I did all of these questions in your lecture, so you just see your lectures carefully and solve your worksheet. So this is from today. Allah Hafiz.